back. My next guest tonight has starred in the films Dead Poets Society and Threesome. Now he can be seen on the critically acclaimed show Sports Night on ABC. Please welcome Josh Charles. I have very strong feelings about that.
I can tell.
Thanks for coming on the program. Congratulations.
Thank you
very cool show you're doing.
We're having a lot of fun, yeah.
People enjoy it. Are you yourself a sports fanatic? Do you like all sports?
I like most sports. I'd say the only one that I don't like the two would be bowling and the strongest man competition. Those would probably be the two that I don't consider sports.
What's the strongest man? You mean when they had those freak shows occasionally on TV?
Yeah, my brother Jeff will call me up late at night and he'll be like, "You got to turn on ESPN. You know, the ESPN 2. There's this guy and he's got two chains on, hooked up to each arm, and he's holding two cars that are on this platform, sort of going down on each side. He's holding these two cars.
Right.
And it's a contest to see who can hold the car the longest."
To me, that's my favorite sport. I think people should be in the cars gunning the engines.
Absolutely.
Trying to rip him in half.
Absolutely. I keep waiting for the guy's shoulder to just fly off his body. But.
And he's been torn to pieces. Back to you, Jeff. Now, you just did something fascinating about, was it a week ago? The Orioles went to Cuba. Yes. Everyone's talking about this game. They played an exhibition game in Cuba. First time anything like this has happened in 40 years. You were there.
Yeah.
You were in the stadium.
Yeah, I was.
In Cuba watching the game. What was it like?
It was fantastic. I mean, one of the best things for me is Kevin who knows I'm a huge sports fan, is the idea of getting tickets to things, to concerts. And,
free tickets,
absolutely. Yeah. That's the best thing. So when I heard about this trip, I couldn't pass it up, and the folks at ESPN were lucky, were kind enough to let me come down and tag along and watch.
What kind of seats did you have?
I sat about 8 rows behind Fidel. Right,
that's a good. I would think he could get a good seat.
Yeah, he had some pretty good seats.
Fidel's outside talking to scalpers. Come on, tag me out. Or I kill you. Well, I mean, if I was in that situation, I would be just staring at Fidel Castro the whole time.
It was
such a famous...
It was pretty surreal. When he walked out, he just walked across the field and walked out from the Cuban national team's dugout over to the Oriole dugout and talked to the players and then walked back and talked to the Cuban players. And it was just, you could just tell, the whole place just froze. And I was trying to take pictures and my hands were shaking, and they played both the anthems and held the flags. And it was a pretty surreal experience.
So you're a couple of rows behind him. At any point did he do the wave? I'm just curious.
You know, I hate the wave, actually. And they were doing the wave there, which I couldn't believe.
Were they really doing it?
They were doing the wave there, yeah.
I hate the wave because you are sort of like, if you don't join along...
You're a jerk.
You're a jerk. Yeah. So you're... that's how I do the wave. I'm always like this angry face, yeah. Thanks, pals. Where the hell were you, buddy? I'm going to have Fidel take care of you.
Hey, I actually want... What do the vendors sell in Cuba? Like, in place of beer and hot dogs? Just out of curiosity.
They had some hot dogs and beer there, but I didn't see any vendors.
Is there a cigar vendor going up and down?
Yeah, there's a cigar vendor. Yeah.
Did you get any cigars while you were there? Bring them back illegally? Come on, tell us on national TV.
Can I talk about this? Can I talk about this backstage? I cannot believe.
What?
I don't know. I brought some black tar heroin back, but I didn't. No cigars. I felt a little funny about the cigars. I brought one for Kevin.
Censors are gonna love that.
Hey, whatever.
Tonight on Conan, they discuss black tar heroin. Cuckoo, right after Jay.
They'll be wrestling each other. What do you mean by black tar?
Is there a white tar?
Yeah. So you didn't bring any back?
I was actually, when you're down there, people say you can bring back, 1 box, you can bring back more, and I just thought about the hassle of like going through customs, and it wasn't worth it. I'll just get.
So you bought a snow globe. You boob. Now, you guys know each other. We should make that clear.
Yeah.
You're lovers.
Thank you.
As it turns out.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
You've worked together before.
Yes, we have.
How's that your business?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
what's going on here?
Well, I'm getting somewhere with this. I feel like Chuck Woolery. So how did it go?
Yeah. It was good. We mostly had fun. Actually, again, my wife Lucy and I and Chris McCoy created this show called The Underworld, and we were crazy to get Josh, and he agreed to do it. So we had a great time making this little movie. But then we ended up on the set just basically screwing around, doing
Have you heard his Arkin?
Alan Arkin.
You do Alan Arkin?
You didn't have that on the wheel, and that's...
That'll be on the... I would love... I love Alan Arkin.
Yeah, me too.
One of my favorite
with him. Me too.
Alan Arkin and Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin. We both work with Alan and Stephen, and so we would do our impersonations.
So he would come up to me as Stephen Baldwin and say,
"Now, Kevin, I'm from Massapequa, and I believe you know my brothers Alec and Billy and Daniel."
"Are you English? You sound English."
I'm a very technical actor.
I see. You're an actor?
Yes. A very good one.
Oh, what have I seen you in? I'm sure there's something.
Well, a couple of years ago, I made a picture called The Usual Suspects. Perhaps you saw it.
No, I didn't see that.
And this one off. I want to see a whole play.
We would sit across the table from each other and just until the other laughed. That's all we would do.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Put a two-man show together about that. I will subsidize it with the $11,000 I saved up in show business.
You got to bring
That's a lot.
Biodome, that Pauly Shore movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't slam Biodome.
Sorry.
You like Biodome?
I enjoyed Biodome.
Uh-oh.
It's the best comedy I've seen about a biodome. No. Let's not go after Pauly Shore. It's not right.
No. Sweet kid.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal. All right. Sports Night, Tuesdays at 9:30 on ABC. Josh, thanks a lot for coming.
Conan,
Very cool
thanks.
having you here. Josh Charles, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, Collective Soul is going to be here.